It seems like there's a new game-changing dashcam popping up every other day. Redtiger, the Chinese brand known for its smart accessories, just dropped a new dashcam in its F-series lineup, this one right here. This is the Redtiger F77. This unit packs a serious punch when it comes to internal tech. It's the first in the industry to feature dual Sony IMX678 sensors. So basically you're getting super sharp, detailed 4K video from both the front and the rear. The front camera shoots at a smooth 30 frames per second, so motion looks crisp and natural. Most dashcams that advertise 4K front-facing video tend to cut corners on the rear camera, usually sticking you with a 1080p or maybe a 2K module at best. But the F77 takes a different approach. It gives equal attention to what's happening behind you, delivering 4K resolution on both ends. That means no compromises when it comes to capturing critical details, whether they're in front of you or in your rear view. All this is good and well, but is it really worth the asking price? So the burning question is this product truly worth that asking price? Well, let's first start by unboxing it. Unboxing the F77, you're met with a clean, well-organized setup. Inside, you'll find both the front and rear cameras, along with a detailed user manual and a quick start guide. You also get 4 electrostatic stickers, a USB-C charger, the rear cam cable, an adhesive pad, and some cable clips to keep things tidy. And that's pretty much it. Everything you need to get this up and running out of the box. Now, I have to admit the dashcam has a clean, understated look that leans more towards sleek than flashy, which, let's be honest, is exactly what you want from a device that's going to live on your windscreen. It comes in a matte black finish that not only looks modern and discreet, but also helps reduce reflections and glare. It's the kind of design that blends in nicely with most car interiors without drawing too much attention. I have to admit, when you pick it up, it feels solid and well built, not overly heavy, but definitely not flimsy. There's a bit of weight to it, which gives you confidence that this isn't just some cheap plastic gadget. As for connectivity, the layout is practical. There are USB-C ports for both power and the rear camera, which is a big plus since USB-C is way more durable and convenient than the outdated micro USB ports you still see on some models. You also get a memory card slot tucked neatly on the side, so if you want to expand your memory with larger cards, you can. But honestly, it really depends on what works for you. Also, just to clarify, the built-in 128GB eMMC storage is designed primarily for temporary data transfer or system use, rather than functioning as expandable or user-upgradable storage. There are also some small physical buttons for quick access to key functions like locking footage or turning off the screen, along with playing around with the settings. There is an adequately sized 4-inch touchscreen dominating the back. It's kinda bright, certainly responsive, and to be fair, I found it more than easy enough to navigate, even when you're sitting in a sunlit car. The interface is surprisingly intuitive, and the touchscreen makes it much easier to adjust settings or review footage without digging through awkward button combinations. Now, installing the F77 is pretty simple and something you can definitely do yourself. First, start by cleaning the area of your windscreen where you plan to mount the front camera. Then, you have a choice. You can either stick the camera directly to the glass, or use one of the electrostatic stickers for easy removal and repositioning. Once you've picked your spot, just attach the mount firmly, making sure it doesn't block your view of the road. Next, you'll need to route the power cable. Just tuck it along your vehicle's trim, connecting it to the 12-volt port. For the rear camera, the setup is just as easy, just a little more time consuming trying to tuck those cables all the way from the back screen to the front. Having said that, you can just mount it inside your rear window, run the wiring along the trim and connect it up. And that's really it. Now, it is worth noting, if you want to make use of 24/7 recording and some other smart features, you'll need to grab the hardwire kit. This kit connects to your car's battery or fuse box, providing continuous power to the cam even when your car's off. It's nice for anyone who wants to keep an eye on things when the vehicle isn't in use. Plus, it has low voltage protection, so if your car's battery drops below 11.8 volts, it'll automatically cut the power to avoid draining your car's battery. So it really is up to you. That said, if you just want a no-fuss setup, you can totally get away with using the lighter socket to power the dash cam. The home screen of the camera is pretty straightforward, showing you the live status of both cameras so you can see exactly what's being recorded at a glance. The settings menu is pretty comprehensive too, giving you options to adjust things like resolution, whether or not you want sound recording, and even the choice between 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz Wi-Fi for faster connectivity. It's all about making sure you have full control over how the dashcam works to suit your needs. The Redtiger app really steps up the convenience factor, letting you view footage and adjust settings without having to touch the dashcam itself. It's available on both Android and iOS, and it simply connects to the dashcam's local Wi-Fi so you can easily manage everything from your phone. Once you're connected, you can quickly access recorded footage, grab snapshots, and tweak the settings, all without diving into the nitty-gritty of the camera's menus. When it comes to viewing options, the app lets you go through loop footage, check out snapshots, or look at any locked clips, giving you full access to everything recorded. It's pretty responsive and the interface is more than easy enough to navigate, which makes reviewing your recordings or changing settings on the fly a breeze. Thumbs up here. In regards to video quality, the F77 really delivers, and I do mean that. Thanks to the dual Sony IMX678 sensors, both the front and rear cameras capture impressively clear footage. During the day, the recordings are super sharp. You can easily read license plates, road signs, and catch finer details you might miss on lower-end cams. Colors undoubtedly look natural, and there's none of that over-sharpened artificial look some dash cams produce. The footage is really nice. The built-in HDR is also a standout feature. It does a great job balancing exposure, whether you're driving through tunnels, facing direct sunlight, or dealing with shadows under trees. Transitions between light and dark scenes are smooth, so you're not left with washed-out skies or pitch-black shadowy areas. It adapts rather well to changing conditions, which is especially handy during early mornings or late afternoons when lighting can shift quickly. At night, the picture holds up surprisingly well, especially considering it doesn't use infrared sensors like some other high-end dash cams. That said, it's not flawless, and that's okay. From my experience, the footage is definitely usable, and in most cases, number plates are readable, especially if the vehicles aren't moving too fast or directly facing your headlights. The Sony sensors still manage to pull in a decent amount of light, so the image doesn't just fall into that noisy, pixelated mess you sometimes get with budget options. You can easily see other cars, road markings, and pedestrians with decent clarity. But, and this is worth noting, you do start to see some limitations when you're dealing with oncoming headlights or very poorly lit areas. The glare from bright headlights can sometimes blow out parts of the image, and finer details like plate numbers or small signs might get lost depending on the angle and lighting. Still, I'd say the night performance is better than average, especially for a dual cam setup. There are a few smart features on the F77 that add some extra convenience, and one of the more useful ones is this smart voice control. The dashcam comes with 12 built-in voice commands, so you can do things like lock a video, take a photo, or turn audio recording on and off, all without taking your hands off the wheel. Thankfully, this unit does still have built-in GPS functionality. It doesn't just help you track where you've been, what it really does is add an extra layer of evidence by recording your real-time speed and location data alongside the video footage. From a user perspective, this has come in handy more than once. Thanks to the GPS embedded footage, I can clearly show my speed limit and the exact location of any incident. The F77 isn't exactly a budget pick. You're looking at $200 to $300 depending on where you get it. But after using it, I'd say it delivers solid value for the price. What really sets it apart is the dual 4K recording. Having 4K on both the front and rear makes all the difference. I really don't understand when companies only focus on the front camera when statistically a lot of accidents come from the rear. When you combine that reassuring image with its solid night performance, reliable GPS, built-in storage and voice control, it's clear this isn't just another dash cam. It's meant for all-around peace of mind. And with that all being said, be sure to check this product out in the link in the description. Let me know what you think, and as always, till next time.